Today we're checking out the Virginia Creeper Trail. Don't really know why it's called that, but it's beautiful. Hello again. It's been a little while since I made a video, and I know that I said I would be doing these weekly, but it's been a heavier past couple weeks. Lots of things have happened. Lots of major world events have happened, and honestly, I kind of just felt like I went through a little bit of a depressive slump, just with like that brutal attack in North Carolina, and then of course the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Really feeling the heaviness of the world lately, and I kind of just wanted to take some time to be offline, but I'm back again and have a lot of updates. I'm currently in Abingdon, Virginia, playing at the Bristol Rhythm and Roots Festival in Bristol, Tennessee, which is about 20 minutes away from where I am. And this was supposed to be a family vacation / work trip, but Isabel, my daughter, got sick, and then got me sick, and then got Jacqueline, my wife, sick. So we're all sick, but I'm thankfully okay enough to perform. My voice more or less sounds okay, but yeah, it's a little bit sad to have to do this solo because this is so beautiful and nice, and I just wish my family was with me. So I went back to Edmonton a few weeks ago now, and this is probably the last time I spoke, was that I was saying that I was about to go to Edmonton. And so I went with my family, we did 2 weeks there. I ended up playing 2 university shows and just doing a bunch of work stuff, songwriting sessions and stuff with people back there. And just with visiting family and seeing friends and trying to cram all that into 2 weeks, it just ended up being a crazy busy time. So I told myself I would slow down, but that just didn't happen. I just keep getting booked for publishing rights in the middle of all my other rights that I've booked myself. And, you know, when you get those, you just don't want to say no. So you just have to keep figuring out how to make it work. And I'm just running out of space on my calendar now, and I'm, booking 3 sessions pretty much back to back to back with meetings. But I had a meeting with Sony Music Publishing, which was amazing and so fruitful, and they've already put me in a session that I did a few days ago, and so I'm just building a relationship with them and with other publishing companies and doing more rights with their people and just kind of seeing how that plays out. But yeah, I went offline a little bit here just because I was feeling pretty just heavy from all the stuff going on in the world right now. The thing that really sent me was the murder of Charlie Kirk. And I can't say I would agree with everything the guy's ever said. I mean, who agrees with everything someone says? But I just think that the way it was done and at a peaceful debate, and it's just sickening, man. And I think the thing that really was a kicker for me on that one was just seeing all the people celebrating it, and even people I know just like applauding it. Like, there's just something evil about that, and I don't really care if you don't like the guy or agree with him or whatever. Like, you don't applaud someone's assassination. That is just disgusting, in my opinion. We're just entering really scary times, and I just needed to be offline for that. So I don't know how weekly I'm going to be doing these anymore, just because I feel like I've really settled into a routine now where my schedule is pretty much looking mostly the same, and I don't really have like weekly exciting things to say. But I might do these like once every 2 weeks or once every 3 weeks and have it be more of like a more updates versus just random mundane things. I think one thing I've been finding is just the skill gap isn't as big as I thought it would be. And that's one of the things that I've been consistently surprised by, is when I'm being put in these rights with these incredibly successful writers and producers who've won Grammys and who've worked with huge artists, I'm kind of realizing that there's not much that separates us in terms of like the way they do things or the way they write or the way they produce. I feel like there's more similarities than there are differences which is really encouraging for someone like me who's wanting to get to that point, to know that it's totally possible and I'm not so far behind in my 30s that like it's going to take me a decade to even just catch up to where they're at. I actually feel like I'm actually a lot closer than I could have ever thought that I'd be. And that's just given me a bit of a confidence boost in like feeling like there is a space for me here in Nashville, and like feeling like I can very easily just integrate into the things that are already happening here. And that's exactly why I have been, I think. Anyways, man, I'm out here in Virginia for the first time in my life, and it is beautiful, and I'm just feeling a lot more positive now, after I kind of went through that slump, and just, you know, trying to soak in all the little moments and all the beautiful experiences and the time with my family. And I think if this past month has taught me anything, it's that life is so fleeting, and you never know when you're going to see your loved ones next, or if you're even going to see them. And I think it's just really made me feel like I just got to slow down a bit more, and more intentionally, and just give more mindfulness to the things that actually matter, and less to the things that are just here today and gone tomorrow. So we're here at the Bristol Rhythm and Roots Festival, and just finished playing on the rooftop of the Sessions Hotel, which is a legendary hotel in Tennessee. And yeah, getting ready to head home tomorrow. But it's a lot of fun. I feel like I'm always the first one to breakfast in the morning, which is great because I get the first of everything, and it's all fresh, and it is spread. It's looking good. Lord bless this food. Get me home safe to my family today. Thank you for this time here. Here we are, man. This is what everyone was telling me to come check out. Buc-ee's. You ever sneeze so hard you pull a muscle in your back? Here it is, man. Well, this is crazy. Keep in mind, this is a gas station. They have a tortilla factory in a gas station. This is crazy. Well, that was awesome. Got some stuff for the family. Highly recommend checking out Buc-ee's. Highly, highly, highly recommend. But that's kind of it for this video. Thanks so much again for watching, and I will see you on the next one.